You remember this thing? Oh wait, not this. Don't look at that. Bro, why did they put a camera onto this thing? This is like a blast of the past. It's a little baby manor right there. No, what I was really talking about is the DS download play. Yeah, no, this is true nostalgia right here. Yes, sir. I was trying to find my original like silver style DS, like the big brick DS, the original model, but I couldn't find it. I might have lost it whenever I moved into my new house. Actually, after looking, I just found the DS Lite. Hold on. This thing is hella broken, bro. What the fudge? Damn, bro, look at this. This is not the brick model I was talking about, but yeah, I guess I got a DS Lite back then. Bro, honestly, I feel bad for my parents, because looking back, the DS Lite was not a worthy investment. Like, Nintendo really decided to release 3 of the same exact console as if they're, like, new consoles. You got the original DS model, then you got the DS Lite. Oh, I know you want a slicker DS, you know, so that way the screen can break easier. And they released the DSi, which is what I have right here. Damn, I'm on my nostalgia grind right now. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this trash-ass Mario Kart and Mario Party 3DS skins. Now, to be fair, the 3DS actually is a brand new console, but still, alright, there's a lot of DSs. It probably is just nostalgia talking, but I really do feel like local gaming has never been as good as the DS era. You know how easy it was to just run up on this DS download play menu? Obviously, the DS wasn't powerful by any means, and you know, portable gaming, while it was pretty important back then because you really couldn't do much on your phone, there's truly a magic about the DS that I don't think could ever be recaptured nowadays. The simple ability to play your DS on any trip or on the school bus, for example, and then be able to connect to any friends that are also riding with you and play just whatever the frick. Like, I remember thinking back then that this crap was freaking magical. And it was great, you know, because as kids, we didn't have any money to spend on games. We just had to rely on what our parents would buy us. And DS download play was truly the frickin' GOAT when it came to this. Hell, even Mario Party DS, you could play a whole ass Mario Party game on the frickin' go. And only one person had to own the game. Now everything's based on online play, so this doesn't really matter that much. Like, everybody nowadays just games inside. I feel like I don't really see people with their Nintendo Switches on public transportation or anything anymore. They're usually just on their iPads or their phones or whatever. But let me tell you, when I was growing up in the DS era, DSs were everywhere. And the DS was a great way to just connect with other people. I take one peek at what game they're playing. Oh, you're playing Mario Kart DS. Mind if I join? I didn't have Mario Kart DS with me, but hey, I could hop on DS download play and play with them off their copy. And I know that nowadays you could do that with a Nintendo Switch, right? If I see somebody playing Smash on their Switch, technically I could say the same thing, but I feel like it's not quite the same thing. Like, don't get me wrong, the fact that you could play off of one screen right here and play a whole ass Super Smash Bros. Game with somebody, that's incredible. You don't even need 2 consoles anymore, you can just play off of one. And even though people rag on the Joy-Cons a lot, when I was in high school, I do remember people actually playing Smash with the Joy-Cons. And they'd have intense games, like, just publicly. It was kind of silly though, because it would be everybody crowded around this one little screen with these tiny little Joy-Cons. And I don't know, something about just everybody playing on their own private DSs and talking and, I don't know, just playing these simplistic games together, it fills me with a lot of nostalgia. I swear to God, I've probably put over 1,000 hours into New Super Mario Bros. DS, and I can tell you right now that over 800 of those hours were literally just me and my best friend playing the minigame modes and the Mario vs. Luigi mode. That mode is freaking hype, by the way, alright? I don't know, for some reason that whenever I play locally off of one Switch, it doesn't have that same magic that DS download play had. I still feel like to this day that the DS era is when Nintendo really only cared about people having a ton of fun with their games. New Super Mario Bros. Had 2 DS download play modes. You could play completely off of only one game. I'm just talking nostalgia right now, but I don't know. And it's really cool to see that with the Switch 2 coming out, Nintendo's finally going back to what seems like download play. Now, obviously, it depends on what games are supporting it, but I think Mario Kart World does. And hey, Mario Kart was a great DS download play way back when. Unfortunately, I do think that in a post-COVID world, we're never going to get to those days of the DS and how people would just communicate over these random-ass games. But I don't know. Do you think that the Switch 2 can stick the landing and somehow recapture some of that magic that the old school DS did? Let me know in the comments, I'm curious. And what are some good memories that you had with DS download play or just playing with friends in the DS era? Make sure to like the video and subscribe if you like this nostalgic rant, and I hope to see you next time. Later, Manners.